with some of this Khan Academy. So you have two ducklings that are wandering away from the nest while their mother's away. The first duckling is right here, and then the second duckling is here. And it wants to know how much farther did this duckling move than this duckling. So in this first question, whenever you ask or you compare one distance from another, you're gonna have to find the magnitude of them. Why isn't my thing working? Oh, it helps if I plug in my tablet. So when you're doing this, you're gonna have to find the distance of this and the distance of that and subtract it, or the magnitude. So what we're doing is, we're doing the magnitude of D2 minus the magnitude of D sub 1. So the magnitude for this one would be where you take the 12 squared plus 5, wrong one, where you take the 13 squared plus the negative 8 squared and do the square root of that, minus the square root of 12 squared and 5 squared. So if you do that in your calculator, do the square root of 13 squared, and you don't really need to do negative 8 squared because it comes out positive, and then do that first set of square roots under that parentheses, and then 12 squared plus 5 squared, you get 2.264, and they want it to the nearest tenth, so your answer would be 2.3. Now, this one's asking how far the ducklings are apart. So in that type of question, you have to combine it because it's putting it together. So what you do is you have to find the distance between the two of them, and that is where you're going to do the magnitude of D2 minus D1. So what you first do is you take this 13 and negative 8 and subtract it here. So you would take minus 12.5. Sorry, my handwriting looks really bad. And that would leave you with 1 negative 13. So then you have to do the square root of 1 squared and the square root of negative 13 squared. And then that would give you your answer. So 1 squared plus, I'm just going to put 13 squared, and it's still the nearest 10, so 13.0. So that is one hint for Khan Academy.